Okay, everyone's like, look at the G2 scrims. Talk about the G2 scrims.
Oh, Caedrel is
I already
doing
tweeted about
horror
them.
content by playing League. XDD.
I already tweeted about them. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at their scrim results. 5-1 versus LNG. 5-2 versus NRG. 7-0 versus NRG. 6-1 BLG. 4-3 JDG. 4-3 LNG. 4-2 WBG. 3-3 JDG. Okay, T1 might have fisted them. They were 1-9 against T1. Okay, and they're what? 5-7 versus Yenyi. Sick Halloween costume? Yeah, I'm dressed up as a fraud. My chat already told me. This is my costume for today. Is it a good one? Alright, let's talk about their scrims, because this isn't the only thing that everyone should focus on. Because you're all focused on Worlds, which is fine. I mean, their win rate's really good at Worlds. But can we just look at Summer Split for a second? And Season Finals? Can you just look at that for me? Yeah, where is their competition? Where is their competition? They're fisting absolutely everyone in scrims. There's not a single block where they lost. The only competitor was SK, who went 3-3. And XL maybe a little bit here and there. Like, you can say scrims don't matter, sure. But scrims gives you, like, raw info as to how good a team can be, right? If you have a big enough sample size. And I feel like their sample size is so big. You can look at any time in the year. They lost 3 blocks in 1 split. They lost... Okay, 4. They lost... actually, this doesn't count because it's a stage game. They lost 3 blocks in 1 split. So you're telling me... So this was season finals. They didn't lose a scrim block, a single one. Yeah? No scrim blocks lost. Now we go to summer. They lost 3 scrim blocks. Now you go to MSI, which is different. So we don't count MSI. We're talking domestically. So we've lost 3 scrim blocks so far. Now we go to here. 1, 2, 3. So you're telling me, over the course of summer and spring, they lost 6 scrim blocks. Let's go to winter too, when they were a brand new team as well. Let's go to winter when they were a brand new team. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. They lost 9 scrim blocks domestically all year. Like, that is mental. I lost 9 scrim blocks in 1 week. And you can't even do that when I was a pro. Like, that's fucking cooked, man. 9 scrim blocks domestically? What? And this isn't like fucking round. Look, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 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 16th, 17th, 18th, 17th, 18th, 19th. Like, they're going. 15th of March. They played, what, 11 scrim games? 2021, 22, like... Holy fuck. This team scrimmed more than everyone else and dropped 9 blocks in a year. That is mental. I can't describe to you how mental that is. Pedro is a traitor joke here. Now, I know you can say they're chokers or scrim merchants or whatever. Or you can say, you know, they lost on stage, but... The fact that you lost 9 scrim blocks in 1 year in 3 splits, and, well, 4 splits including season finals, is mental. Like, where is the competition? Where is their competition? Everyone's just fucking dog shit or what? Does that mean that we learned much less winning scrims than other teams losing scrims? Yeah, I mean, you lose less if you win, I guess, but... I mean... Think about... I don't know, there's so many angles you can start this conversation from. Like, scrims. Because now, if everyone says, well... Because this is what people are going to say. They're going to look at this and be like, well, I guess scrims really don't matter then, do they? And those people, I want to slap them around the face. Oh, let's just all go to Bali. And then when our game day comes, we'll fly over. Let's just play solo queue from the fucking Philippines and we'll stay on the beach. And then when it starts, and then we'll just fly over. What's the point in scrimming? Like, it doesn't matter, obviously. Like, they'll take this and they'll draw the wildest conclusions ever. It's like, scrims don't matter. I think scrims gives you, like, the raw data as to how good you can be. And you can have the argument of, like, well, in scrims, teams leave champions open for you to play, like Draven and Kalista, which are good scrim champs, and you can end the game early, so then you would win more scrims. But, bro, this is over the course of one entire year. This is a year worth of scrims. 1 year. If you gave me a scrim sample size of 1 week, I would agree that that matters. But this is 1 fucking year, bro. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hopefully this takes a little bit of pressure off the G2 is trash kind of memes, but still lost to NRG. Alright, it's crazy though. Do you say, because look, 2nd and the 8th of October, they went 12-2 against NRG. 2 weeks later, or 3 weeks later, they got knocked out by NRG. Did NRG improve? Or did NRG have enough scouting on G2 to know how to beat them? Or did G2 get complacent? Or did G2 have a bad day? Or did NRG have the day of their lives? Or did G2 disrespect them and choke? You know, what's actually the reason? Because obviously, in scrims, NRG is getting blasted. And the day before they played NRG, they 4-2'd BLG and 3-3'd JDG and 4-2'd Weibo. So they played against 3 of the hardest teams in the tournament, and they had a winning record. So you can't tell me they weren't in form. So what happened that day? The 28th of October, 2023. Aware. Yeah, you say that, like, they lost to Fnatic 2-3. But Fnatic lost to fucking Team Wales Flying Oyster in scrims 1-5. So, what do you want to say? So maybe Wales were the best team in the world, according to scrims. Should we go to the Reddit? Do we really want to go through this? Scrims don't matter. 7-0 NRG, truly non-rational. True. LPL teams are sandbagging scrims. Proud of my boys. Wait, I'm gonna do this. Ready? Oh, here we go. I hope G2 takes away the hard road and this year was useless. Okay. Releasing scrim relates without the info from draft. Added context feels useless. Okay. Picking if they draft better, so okay. Okay, we didn't find scrims are useless yet. Fuck, no one said scrims are useless. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. What is a scrim god to a 20% non-believer? True. I think there is very clear evidence at this point. G2 are either not using their scrims as effective practice. If they go all out of their best picks and plays, it probably is more instructive and productive for their opponent themselves. They're hard choking on stage. Yeah, giving away too much info is never a good thing. Bro, what is this song? Don't Look Down. Absolute worst song I ever heard. Fuck off. I think it's a mixture of, like, players being sick, players choking, players not showing up, team having bad day, enemy team having a lot of information on them. It's a mixture of all of it. It's a mixture of all of it. But you can't argue it because NRG won. You know? NRG won. But the flip side of this, EU, because EU's on the opposite side of the coin now. In 2019, G2 beat Damwon 3-0 in the semis or the quarters or something, right? Or 3-1 or something. In scrims, G2 was like, apparently G2 had like a 20% win rate against Damwon in scrims. Apparently Damwon was just blasting them. And like Damwon were unbeatable in scrims. But they still beat Damwon on stage 3-1. So it's like, you know, we're on the opposite side of that now. Yeah, some players are better on stage than scrims. But also, there's been teams around the world, or actually, I'm not going to say around the world. There's been teams in Europe who have tried to replicate stage practice to scrim practice, where they get an actual stage and make the players scrim on the stage with white noise. And they didn't change anything. It didn't change anything. It changed nothing. As far as I'm aware. So yeah. Yeah, we tried that. It was quite useless. Yeah, I think people slowly realize it's a mental thing rather than an actual physical thing. So yeah, Damwon had a good year of scrims. Yeah, it's okay. So I think next year when it comes to Worlds and everyone's like, "Oh, this team is fucking blasting us in scrims. Oh, this team is like
let's go, man.
This team's doing so good in scrims." We just predict them to fall out in the pick'ems. We just predict them to fall out in the pick'ems. Bro, as soon as anyone tells me that the scrim merchants are cracking in Worlds, because I heard Damwon, G2 were frying scrims. They were frying. I heard T1, I don't know how... Weibo Gaming is good in scrims. No, Weibo is trash in scrims, I heard. I've heard Weibo's getting... Weibo hasn't had that good scrims. Oh, not getting blasted. They're like... Apparently Weibo's going even against everyone. Even or losing against everyone. Like, literally everyone. Every single team, they're going even or losing, basically. T1 destroyed G2, yeah. Yeah, the other 9 teams need to improve. Yeah, the other 9 teams do need to improve. Like, that is absurd. You can't take a single scrim block off them in a month? Not one? No one? Anyone? Nobody. You know what's actually funny about this as well? You can see who gets blacklisted because they show us who they're scrimming. SKXL Mad Fnatic. SKXL Mad Fnatic. SKXL Mad Fnatic. SKXL Mad Fnatic. So that was season finals. Let's see summer. Is anyone blacklisted? Vitality, Heretics, SK, Koi, BDS, Mad, Fnatic, XL. Who am I missing? Ah, Astralis blacklisted. Okay, who else we got in who else we got in spring? No, that's MSI. Who's blacklisted in spring? Koi, Mad, BDS, Vitality, XL, SK, Astralis, Fnatic. Wait, Koi, Mad, BDS, Vitality, XL, SK, Astralis, Fnatic. Who's missing? Heretics. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's see Winter. Winter looks like they're scrimming everyone. BDS, Mad, SK, Koi, Vitality, Astralis, BDS, Heretics, Koi, Vitality, Fnatic. Yeah, it looks like everyone's here. Yeah, I don't know. G2 really are scrim gods, man. Like, it's crazy. They lost 3 blocks in spring, 3 blocks in winter, 3 blocks in summer season finals. I don't know, man. It's sad. It's kind of sad. 6-7% win rate versus LPL, 86% win rate versus NRG. Yeah, they lost to both. What happened, man? We need to move on. There's no comfort in reading this. I think it's cool. This is the first team in ages, or in forever, that actually just has all of their scrims recorded and gives the public all of their results. Respect to Raman. He just fucking gives it out to everyone. 2 days after they lost, he releases their whole scrim schedule, scrim results. I think it's cool for the community. I think it's really cool for the community. I think a lot of people are going to talk about this. Also, it's really nice to see how organized they are. They have every single scrim fucking memorized to the T. Seven days cumulated solo queue. Second column is the one-on-one meetings. So this is their solo queues per day. The second column is their one-on-one meetings with staff.
Pog, let's go.
So here's the one-on-one meeting, one-on-one VOD review, 2v2s.
Poggies.
They did some 2v2s. And the third column is extra activities. VOD review without staff, 1v1 practice. So there's the third one is without staff. VOD G2 versus XL. The second one is with staff. And the third one is, yeah. So who's playing the most solo queue? Look at Caps and Hans. 68-87, 69-72, 62-53, 58. Holy shit, look at the amount of solo queue games they're blasting out. Caps is never in the red. Caps is blasting solo queue. Caps doesn't have a single red. So it looks like their benchmark was 30. Their benchmark was 30 games per week. Which is fair enough. That's a minimum of 4 solo queue games a day. Just over 4. It's crazy how many games they're playing. Yeah, you can say 4 games keck, but also like... Look at this, 17th of August, they played what? 7 games. So some days they're playing a lot of games. 12th of August, again, they played what? 10 games. And one scrim drains you. You go in the scrim, you all talk about draft, you play the first game, you go VOD review for half an hour to an hour, or whatever it takes. Go next. So one game takes a long time.
Pog, let's go, man.
Especially other teams. I remember Unicorns of Love.
On accident could palm.
I was scrimming Unicorns of Love in 2018. Bro, this team was fucking cringe, man. I had to sit there for like an hour after every single fucking game. Waiting. You guys ready yet? No, we're not done yet. Are you guys... No. Can we go game 2? No, we can't. Every team just started cancelling game 5 on them because they just took so fucking long. They would sit there and they would go through an entire team fight every single game and check every single human possible option to ever exist in one fight or something like that. Now, if they want to do that, sure, but I'm pretty sure a lot of it was just dead weight. It's like, what if we did this and this and this and this and this and this, and then you'd use that button at that time with this button that, and I get it, sure, but it took an hour every day for one team fight every game. So it was like 5 hours of reviewing one fight, which they can do after, you know? You've got the VOD. If you want to know how many options you have, you do the game review, and then you go next. And you go after the scrim block, and you watch the games, and then you talk about it. Because you're just wasting everyone's time. Every team would do that. Oh, Windows here, what do you say? They would review the game on 2x speed and then stop and review every team fight. Yeah. If they want to review team fights, bro, do it after the block. Don't fucking sit there and waste everyone's time. Wonder, when are you going to save the West? When are you going to save the West? Talk to me. Is it Fnatic Wunder arriving tomorrow? Next split? With the West, NRG exists. Spot DNA fan. Check DMs. Where did you DM me? DM me where? Where did you DM me? Where did you DM me? You didn't DM me on Twitch. I can't see where you DM me. He said Bin versus BB lane phase. Where can I see that?
What's up, guys? I'm going to be doing a video looking at how Broken Blade got pretty much destroyed by Bin. We're going to look at the good things that Bin did, the bad things that Broken Blade did. I mean, Bin is just insane. We all know.
Oh, this game. I spoke to BB about this game. He told me he took a really bad... So, BB actually played the lane well. The first 4 levels.
First 3 waves. So
the first bit, he stacks waves. Crashes the 3rd. Proxies the 4th. And bases and resets and runs top. So now he's essentially traded TP for non-TP. So the lane's actually fine now. The problem he does is he fucking ints it.
this minion specifically, what I want...
What is he talking about?
That's the move.
BB takes the worst trade humanly possible.
Sidestep in. Sidestep.
Bro, this mosquito.
So clean. Now watch it in real time. Now that I've said, it's just.
No, BB just griefs it. Like BB, the lane is fine here, but watch what BB does. Bro, I wish I had this fucking VOD. Stop pausing. Look what he's doing. He just griefed the whole trade.
There's no angle here. He literally just griefed this entire lane. He just
so he fucks the trade.
Auto.
Pog, let's go, man.
Nocturne doesn't want help.
And then.
Hello, Mr. Pedro.
And then what happens here
Is what it is, but we're gonna keep watching.
he takes a reset, right? So BB bases because he thinks he can get fucked by jungle because they know jungle's on top side because he's on Crux right now, right? So BB then runs back
Yo,
top.
Caedrel, love these kind of streams. Keep on grinding.
Yeah, so he's based, he's ran back top, he's already down 15 CS, whatever. Now what Bin does is actually really smart here. Is Bin trades with him, loses his cooldowns, trades, and he ults on him. You know, he's ulting here, he will never have kill pressure, Bin. Never. He doesn't even have any spells. He's just ulting the fake pressure to make BB run away. But Bin's ult here makes it so he can hold the wave. And BB's still scared of jungle. Can you let the guy in the video explain? Okay, let's see what he says. Let's see what he has to say.
He has even more minions to kill. It's like 20 CS. It's absolutely insane. So here, he's going to trade a bit. And he gets a Renekton ult out, which is actually nice before Herald, I think. Renekton ult will be back up. Doesn't really matter.
What do you mean? You just said it was nice that he got Renekton ult. But the reason Bin's ulting here is to stop BB from crashing the wave. Because what will happen here is if Bin doesn't ult, right? If Bin doesn't ult, BB can push this wave in. So he ults. So he runs at him. So now BB has to run away. So now, what can Bin do? He can still freeze the next wave. Otherwise, this would crash. And now he can still freeze on his ass. And now BB's even more fucked. Even though Renekton has no ult. So, yeah. This was, I mean, this is fucked. He's gonna have 70 CS on the bounce. Like, when the next wave comes, it'll bounce. It's just lost, isn't it? Now BB hits 6, so now BB can, fight back a bit, I guess. But, it's already doomed. So by the time BB gets his push-outs from his jungler, Bin realizes it's pointless to freeze. And he just fast pushes and takes a reset, I think, probably. Also, BB's all-inning here, I think, because he's scared of Renekton pushing out this top wave and then moving to Herald.
But now we're going to see that Broken Blade is going to find an opportunity to go in all-in, right? But just look at the movement. Obviously, this is blind by Broken Blade if you look at his vision. But just look at what Bin does. Sidestep. Auto Q just walks out, gets his ghost. Very nice by Bin.
Yeah, but the thing is, BB doesn't have kill pressure there. BB knows he has no kill pressure. But what BB realizes is he's standing here, right? And he's like, Renekton just fast push top. If he runs this way, BB, to catch the wave, Renekton can run down and fuck his jungler. So what he's doing is he's running at him like a mental patient. Just fucking just running at this Renekton with no kill pressure at all. Because he knows Renekton ult's still not up.
Pog, let's go, man.
And he's just making him buy time.
666.
Of course, as soon as he runs next to Renekton, he's like, okay, I've bought enough time, I'm just gonna run away now. So now he catches the wave. But I think he's trying to just stop. See, because now Renekton goes into river, right? So If he didn't do this, Renekton would have cleared this pink earlier, and he would have been at Herald earlier, so we would have stopped Nocturne from finishing it. But Nocturne finished it and got out now, because BB played like a psychopath. So I think what BB did there was fine. Yeah, anyway. Why did you...
At the movement.
Why do you want me to listen? Why do you want me to listen to him?
Sidestep.
You can watch the video if you want.
Walks out, gets his ghost. Very nice by Bin.
You can watch the video if you want.
And yep, that is that. I mean, now let's see after this wave gets the wave in, cannon wave, full cannon wave denied.
Yeah, BB lost that cannon wave to get Herald.
CS gap in 9 minutes. World record speedrun in a competitive match. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I think BB lost that top wave fix to the Herald. Maybe he could have stayed. Who knows? That's really cool. Yeah, I think you can get access to you can get access to these VODs. I think people can get access to them. Maybe we'll get access to 1 or 2 of these VODs so we can do some reviews. You know. I know that I have to talk to. I think Shakares is the person that has the access to these VODs. Or is it Shakares? It used to be Shakares.
Pog, let's go, man.
Watch the other games too.
It's my birthday, TMRW. Hope you have a nice stream today.
I mean, again, I can tell you exactly. I watched BB's lane phase and talked to him about it already. He does the exact same thing this game. This game, he gets first blood or like a kill. He comes with cloth 3. He has no TP, but level 4, he gets Meganar and jumps on top of Bin and griefs the trade. Look, where is it? Is it level 3 or level 4? He gets Meganar and jumps here. Like, this was completely int when you have no TP. When you have no TP on top and you have 3 potions and a cloth, all you have to do is just play safe. I don't know how else to describe it. You can't all in unless your jungler's top and you're all in to crash a wave. Especially on a bouncing wave. So what he does here, BB, is just mental. Like, he's a psycho. Like, that's a fine trade. He just needs to E away now. But what does he do? He just hits him back and E's on top of him. And misses his Q. But like, trading at a TP disadvantage at level 3 when your jungler's bot side, like that, is just mental. Like, he should never do that. His job is to just tonk the gonks, you know? Like, he's just there to chill. Even if his jungler's top, I think this is completely in, because now his jungler has to cover top. So BB lost his lane at the minute 3. So that was the mistake he made. I mean, I get it. He's saying to himself in his head, I have cloth armor. He doesn't. I have 3 potions. He only has 1. I'll just trade really hard. But yeah, he's tanking the whole wave. And yeah, I think that just lost his lane. There's not much else to talk about. He has the TP disadvantage and yeah. So now his jungler is trying to cover or like getting invaded on. And BB's, oh my god, BB even leaves his lane to help his jungler. So now BB lost even more of a wave. And his wave's bouncing. And he has no TP. So now his wave's bouncing. Bin has red buff. And he has no TP. So like obviously the lane's just fucked, isn't it? Like what do you want to do? So I think BB made the same mistake twice. One was he just took 2 bad trades in the first 2 games. And that fucked the game. Fucked the lane. This game, he made another mistake, which was he died to a gank he should not die to. Everything else was fine, in my opinion. I don't know if you should start corrupting Pot and Poppy, but my opinion, I think there's min-maxing he could have done in this lane, but this was completely int. I can remember all the games off the top of my head. This part, he should never die to this gank. The reason he dies to this gank is because, like, even with Sejuani top, he doesn't die. But I think what BB needs to do here is he needs to say, hey, Maokai, I need to push out top. Please, can you cover? That's fine. That's rule number 1 of stopping this play from happening. Number 2 is that right there. He trades with Jax, because Jax's jungler's coming top. But why is he pressing W here? Look. Why does he press W there? That's why he died. He just pressed W for no reason. So now when he gets ganked and he doesn't have W up, what does he do? He can't stop the Jax jump. He just jumps on him. So now, Jax will always flash his flash. And to be honest, he only has 1 minion to E away to. So now he's just fucked. So yeah, I mean, it's a small thing. It's very hard, you know. To be honest, if he had W, he could live, maybe. But he'd have to react still. He doesn't have mana. He has loads of mana. He has enough mana for W. But his W is on cooldown. Look, you see that? Bottom left? 5 seconds. But he can either 1, call for push out, or 2, just not misplay the first trade. And if he does misplay the first trade, stay back in his... Like, he can stand on his top brush here and just farm with his passive, maybe. Because then at least if Jax is running towards him, he can just, like, use vision to run or something. So yeah, that's why he fucked this game. Because now he dies to the gank. He has the TV back to try and crash the wave. Then he roams mid and Jax is freezing. So, like, I think Bin does really well to pull the wave here, though. So basically what happened was BB died. The wave's pushing in. Bin, good base. He TV's back. The wave crashes. Cool. The wave's crashed. And now he runs mid. But watch what Bin does. He, like, pulls...
Let's go, man.
He, like... And actually doesn't pull the wave at all.
Looking at this just makes me feel sad.
Why does
Can
the
you
wave
please be a DJ and make me happy? Much love, Big Pace Halloween stream today.
His cannon. How did he get everyone to hit the cannon? What? How did BB get the wave? How did Bin make it so the wave all just hit the cannon minion? He just pulls it down? Is that how you can do that? Look, the whole wave hits the cannon. Look at that. So when the cannon dies, it's pushing into you. Yeah, it looks like he pulled it on purpose down there. I actually thought he fucked up pulling it because the first melee minion dies. Because they're all hitting that minion. But actually, the whole... I mean, I know what pulling wave is, right? It's very easy. You just pull it to the side. But I didn't realize you could pull the whole wave to hit the cannon. I thought you could only pull the whole wave to make the 3 minis hit the first mini. And then it auto pushes. But that's crazy, actually. Holy fuck, what? And now, yeah. He... I guess it's not even... Does it not... It doesn't even freeze or what? Well, it doesn't even freeze anyway, because it's bouncing. Anyway, stacks top wave, crash top wave, top's just 1. Like, I don't know. Top is 1. Wave management's really good by Bin. So yeah, I think BB made 3 big mistakes. 2 bad trades and 1 death to a gank, which should never happen. Or, well, it can happen, but he can also just ask for a push out if he wants to make it easier. La 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 la. I mean, you can look at his warding as well. You can look at, like, whatever. You're in the world's new funniest moments. Ready? So everyone's saying Yike, curate and into you. Oh. Is this going to be depressing as hell? Let's skip the intro.
Hey guys, this is Ashi King of Horizon Esports, and I'm joined by Yike, the jungler of G2 Esports. After G2 does play its final match here at 2023 World Championship after losing to BLG. Yike, I'm sorry that we're sitting here on this interview. Yeah, how did it go? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it went bad. At least I'm very happy we won 1 game, because going 0-6 would be like the worst feeling ever. So, yeah, even though we lost, I'm really happy we didn't just lose 6 games in a row, because that would be, I think, very embarrassing. I mean, I still think it's very embarrassing we lost, but it's very sad, but yeah, someone has to lose.
Holy
That's
fuck.
the nature of the competition, right? I mean, it must have been really stressful time for the players and staff and everyone for the last 24 hours, because I do realize that G2 came into yesterday's series considering themselves favorite, and then they immediately had to prepare for today's series. What did the last 24 hours look like, if you can recall?
Yeah, I mean, we were very confident. Thought we were gonna win versus Energy. Everyone thought so. So everyone hyped us up.
Go, man.
That's also something I didn't like, I guess, getting hyped up. But yeah, they played better than us that day. I think we were very bad. I'm at least happy we played better today, because I think we really showed that the improvement, I guess, from yesterday. And I think if we played the same yesterday, we could have for sure won.
You're a real boo. Thanks for the 16 euros, man. You're crazy. Big kiss. Thank you for 16 euros.
But yeah, yesterday was just even like worse day than this, like gameplay wise. But yeah, the preparation, it was very quick. I think we had some good plans. But yeah, we couldn't make it.
What do you think today's, defeat and success came down to? The difference between G2 and BLG? Was it like execution, confidence, meta, draft, or Bin just doing Bin his thing? I'm not sure.
It's probably a bit of everything. I think.
Guys, stop saying You know, if she sits there looking at him without saying anything, he's gonna feel awkward. Her saying makes it know that he knows that she's listening, so he'll just keep going. It's to fill the dead air. So it's not awkward as fuck.
Second game, I was very happy with the way we started playing. We got all the dragons, and I think probably dragons was probably the win condition. And the other 2 games, it felt too hard to contest them. So them just playing objectives and making their plays, it felt very hard since I was playing Maokai, and it's not as easy to gank with Maokai as when he was playing Caedrel and Jarvan. So it felt very bad whenever he got a free gank off, and I couldn't do anything in return. It felt very, very bad for me because
Oh my god.
I felt like I didn't do anything for the team,
Yeah.
and they just got ahead slowly, and then they started stacking objectives, and then it was hard.
I think one of the most stressful part for me in my job is to doing a lot of loser interviews in Worlds, because like you said, it's a competition. And
so
earlier,
sad.
you know, DK just dropped out of the quarterfinals contention, and I don't know, I think everyone reacts to it differently. Some players just tell me that it feels empty. Some players are frustrated. I could have done this better, that better. And some players, I don't know, they just want to go home.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel mostly like empty and confused, I guess, because
Holy shit.
we had the goal to win. We had the goal to win it all.
Yeah.
And then we fucking lost. Sorry. But yeah, not even getting quarters when we had the goal to win.
Yeah.
Yes. Feels bad because
Pog, let's go.
I feel like it was a bit on me as well, because I'm the younger, and the younger has to do a lot. But I feel like I couldn't do enough for the team. And everyone is the veteran in my team, so so I feel a lot of blame will come on me.
Holy fuck.
Sorry.
That's okay.
And that's true as well, because I don't think I played good. I felt I couldn't play as good as I did in the MSI or like in summer, winter.
Oh.
I don't know why. But yeah, it felt very, very bad to lose like this.
Like, even the best players in the world just have like a tournament where they feel like, they tell me that they feel like they've played bad, and sometimes it's even like, I don't think that you played bad, and sometimes they do kind of play bad, but a lifetime of a player is very long and it goes up and down, right? And sometimes it happens, sometimes it's up and down, and if you didn't play so well in the spring season and summer season in MSI, G2 wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm
That's just me.
still very happy with the way we got here, because I think we played very good throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
You did.
But yeah, this was like the end goal for us, and losing so early, it just feels embarrassing.
Yeah. Hey, what were some happier moments of this Worlds? Because you realize that even the best players didn't always make Worlds. I've seen that happen.
That's true.
Did Perks make Worlds? Did Yankos?
Why is Perks taking
Damn it,
trace?
Yankos, I'm sorry if you're watching this video. I'm so sorry. Did Viper make Worlds?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what were some of the happier moments that you got out of coming to Worlds this year?
For sure, the whole experience of traveling here is my first time ever traveling internationally, kinda. MSI was in London, so I was still in Europe, but I've never been to Asia before.
Yeah.
So flying to Korea, I was just happy, just flying together with my team. It made me just happy. We spent time together, spending time together was always very fun. And boot camping before,
Yeah.
I had really fun time with the food and everything as well.
Yeah.
So like everything we did here was very fun,
Yeah.
and that's for sure something I will always remember.
Going out for KBBQ after scrims, and just like I can imagine your G2 players just joking around in the scrim room, making fun of each other. Those are happy moments, right?
We did troll a lot. So yeah, these memories always gonna make it feel better.
This was your first year in the LEC, and you've been to many different tournaments. You went to many LEC finals, and you're now in Korea. How would that all combined as you once again step into the stage at winter season or whatever next year?
I think I learned like so much this year, more than like the last like 5 years maybe. I've just learned like 10 times more just working with my staff, my team, and I think I've become an insane player thanks to them as well. Because it's always hard to be confident, especially when I play with 4 players that are like the best teammates you could have. You know, I feel like I have the best teammates I could have.
Yeah.
Like 4 very strong, also very friendly like veterans, and yeah, I feel like they taught me so much. So
Pain.
I feel like I can only become better as well. And also after this, like not qualifying, it's I guess a new goal, you know, for next year to go further, because yeah, I'm really not happy with
There's a fucking
this year's
mosquito in the room.
performance, or like this year, like the end of this year.
Any final message you want to leave to the fans or even perhaps your teammates? Your final message for 2023.
How does the camera?
Yeah, up to you. Or however you want to.
Yeah, I love every single one of my teammates, my staff, everyone. I'm extremely thankful that I even got to play and work with you guys, because that's the best, probably the best year I've ever had in my life, and I'm just very grateful for that. And also every single fan supporting us and cheering for us, even getting nice messages after the losses we had. I appreciate it like very much, and yeah, it's hard to think of more stuff to say.
That's it.
Yeah.
And we come back next year.
Bro,
I will
fuck
be
off.
back next year, for sure. I promise that.
Bro,
Thank you
piss
so much
off. What do you
for
mean,
interviewing. I
not
appreciate
you,
it. I'll see you
Pedro?
next year.
We're champ. Listen, someone's asking me, do you think they will disband or kick anyone? I think the roster is going to stay the same. I think the roster will stay the same, and I think they're crazy if they don't keep the same roster. Look, it was his first Worlds ever. Tell me a player who went to Worlds for their first time and popped off in Europe. Apart from Caps. And Faker. Okay, shut up. You get the point. You get the point, yeah? He's only a baby. Yeah, leave him alone. He's the first Worlds. He's gonna have a lot of other Worlds. Fuck off, idiot. You get the point. You get the point. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god, we haven't gone to the Reddit in 24 hours. What kind of cesspool fucking degenerate ass shit is on here? Check this tweet. What is it? Nobody will ever be able to police my friendships. I draw my line here. It's the day before Halloween. Grab a seat by the campfire and reply with your own sentence. Loading into my ranked game, I came to a terrible realization. Nobody will ever police... Okay.